Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I've been in the zone. I've been focused. I've traveled a little bit. I've made some psychological, emotional, and financial moves. Life is a moving target. There is no destination, guys. It's only a journey. And it always will ever be a journey. Life is a journey. If you ever feel that you have reached your destination, that's when you start dying. Never feel, never think, or come to the conclusion that you have reached your destination. There is no conclusion to your life. When you retire, you die. That is the conclusion. When you are buried and you have nothing left to give, when you have exhausted all of your options, when you have exhausted all of your opportunities, when you have exercised all of your potential, that's when you've reached your destination. It's over. You're depleted. You have nothing else to give. You did your job. You stayed the course. You followed the path. You enjoyed your journey. It does not matter when your journey started. Whether it started when you was 10 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, or 50 years old. It does not matter when you woke up and realized that you wanted to start experiencing and visualizing and taking note of the road that you was on. You're passing by all of the mountains and the flowers and the freshly cut grass and the rivers and the lakes and the streams and the beauty. You're passing it all by because you're trying to get to the destination, that you're literally missing the journey. You're missing the process. You want to go straight from having no teeth to having a full mouth of teeth. No, you have to go through the teething process. You're not going to go straight from gums to your final teeth in 1 year. It takes process, and there's a growing pain in that process. So enjoy the journey, guys. This video is about things lining up for you. When things line up for you, when there's an alignment in your life, why do you feel guilty? Sometimes I feel a little intimidated, a little threatened. When things go the way they're supposed to, for my reality, for my manifestation, for my self-awareness. For my vision and my plans is going the way it's supposed to be going, and I still get a little nervous. I'm like, that went too smooth. Like that was a little bit too smooth. And I see other people tripping up and doubting and questioning and having reservations about small decisions in their life. So I just asked ChatGPT about that situation, about that mindset, and here's what it said. Feeling nervous when things line up like they're supposed to can actually be a subtle form of psychological resistance or trauma response. Here are a few deeper reasons why this might happen. Fear of the unknown piece. Fear of the unknown piece. If you are used to chaos, stress, or unpredictability, calm and alignment can feel foreign or even unsafe. Guys, imagine peace feeling foreign, unsafe, unsettling for individuals out there. Hold on, guys. For people, in society. Your nervous system may interpret peace as the calm before a storm. Number 2, self-sabotage patterns. Sometimes people unconsciously believe they don't deserve success or ease. When things go smoothly, a part of you may start anticipating failure or feel unworthy, triggering anxiety. Like, guys, I go through that. I feel that sometimes. Sometimes I just want to stay put. I don't even want to move because I'm like I don't want nothing to happen. I'm like, man, if I expose myself, if I go out there and expose myself, something may happen. So I should just stay put. And that's how people end up feeling trapped in relationships. That's how people end up getting stuck on jobs. That's how people start having bad habits. Because they feel stuck or trapped. They feel if they leave outside of this comfort zone, even if the comfort zone is hurting them, they feel that if they leave that environment where they are familiar with the discomfort, they feel it's better to deal with the devil I know than the unknown. I'm gonna just deal with this situation right now. I'd rather just stay in this situation right here and deal with the devil I know than the unknown. And a lot of people, many people, you'll be surprised, think that way. Think that way. That's why the road less traveled is very scary. It can be very intimidating because there's thorns and bushes and branches, and the path is not clear. It may be foggy, it may be dark, because the path it hasn't been, traveled upon that much. So yeah, guys, the comfort zone could literally be your prison. Let's continue. Control issues. When life feels like it's working out, it can mean you're not in control of every detail. And that surrender to flow can be unsettling if you're relied heavily on control to stay safe. Let's go to the next one, guys. Number 4, high stakes mindset. When things are finally going right, after all these years, after all those ups and downs, after all those failures, When things are finally going right, the fear of losing it all can be more intense than the fear of never having it. Oh my God. I swear to you guys, that's the realest statement. Truer words have never been spoken. For real. And I feel that way, guys. I'm telling you. When you start accumulating, whether it's money, whether it's, a relationship, on your job, you get a promotion, you like, man, this just, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable having all this. And some people, like, they don't want it. Like, they do not want it. They be trying to get rid of stuff. They don't want it. Because they would rather not have it than to lose it. It's called the high stakes mindset. When things are finally going right, the fear of losing it all can be more intense than the fear of never having it. Man, that hit hard, guys. That hit hard, I swear. That's why people stay in their comfort zone. They just want to hold on to what they're familiar with. They just want to hold on to what they have. That little $10, I'm not investing my $10. I don't want to lose it. That $100, no, I'm not investing my $100. That $1,000, no, I don't want it. No. I do not want to take a chance on losing my money. Now, you waste all the time in the world, which is your most valuable resource. That's what you should fear losing, your time. That's what you should fear wasting, your time. Your energy. That's what you should fear wasting. Let's go to the next one, guys. Okay, it says never having. It says the better it gets, the more there is to lose. I got to read that one more time. Number 4, the high stakes mindset. When things are finally going right, the fear of losing it all can be more intense than the fear of never having it. The better it gets, the more there is to lose. Number 5, subconscious guilt or conditioning. If you were raised with beliefs that life is supposed to be hard or that joy comes with a price, which it does. I mean, I guess that's a belief that I gotta maybe overcome. I think that joy does come. It do kind of come with a price. I think it's a. Let me finish. A smooth alignment might trigger guilt or suspicion. It says, would you say this happens mostly with success, relationships, or general life stability? Now let's go back to the joy part. It says joy comes with a price. I'm going to say the price of joy is sometimes loneliness, sometimes making a sacrifice, sometimes leaving the things that make you comfortable. Sometimes downsizing who you are. Sometimes you got to downsize who you are. Because sometimes you just want to be a normal person. You may not want people to recognize you if you're like a successful person. You may want to just go into a store or, go do something normal. That's why being popular and famous is not all, it's not all that, guys. Because, you just want to be left alone sometimes. You don't want to be hiding behind big, huge sunglasses and a hat covering over your head and looking crazy. Anyway, guys, it's been a while since I made a video. I just wanted to make that video. I just left out the gym. Like I said before, I've had some upgrades in my life, and it is kind of, I do feel a little nervous. So I just want to express that with some of you guys and share my feelings with you guys. And if you having those same feelings, guys, you have to know that this is a part of the joy that I was talking about. This is the price you pay for joy, for happiness. Is those butterflies in your stomach. You're going to get some butterflies. Over time, you may get used to it. But initially, when things are going good for you, then anxiety, it will creep in, guys. So anyway, guys, remember, guys, enjoy yourself. Treat yourself with kindness. Give yourself grace. Remember, guys, to keep your car clean, keep your home clean, keep your life clean, keep your diet clean, keep your mind clean. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the poisons, and the chemicals that's in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You're being micro-poisoned every day. And since you're operating in your lower self, you're also mistakenly, unintentional, you're poisoning your children and your pets, guys. Guys, get up every morning, drink a big glass of water, give thanks to the universe, and go and conquer yourself. Peace.